less likely. We'll see. Let me check my audio's working still. Yep, okay. Sorry about that loud noise. The name's gonna get shorter every time, I can already tell. By the end of it, it'll just be like, hey. Alright. And get ready to start a timer. Oh, awesome. This is a start, one of the starts of all time. Okay, sandstone, that's good. Should be grabbing some sticks. Christ. I have never had a start like this. This is crazy. Me introducing my friends, this okay and crazy. Okay, this. Why'd I say that? It's so fucking stupid. Whatever. Okay, I'm not loving the hilly terrain, but if I can go this way, then the rainfall's just not good. So I'm not that. I'm not that confident I'd actually find anything up here. Because it's all probably just going to be dirt, no clay. So, yeah, I'd have to go down there. Unless I can go south. Man, that's so weird. Whatever. Maybe while I'm in this forested area, I can grab some trees for charcoal, but we're trying to avoid that. I think the thing is that pit kilns will be a massive time sink regardless, and charcoal takes 18 minutes, whereas pit kilns take 16. So it's kind of a case of, like, you know, if you get your charcoal pit going and then your kilns, it like just takes the same amount of time, right? And like obviously I think the core idea, regardless of what you're doing, whether you're looking for charcoal from a commodities trader or like coal in the rocks, you know, it's, you know, you've got to get searching for your copper, you know, as you, oh god, as you burn your pickings. Like I don't know, like unless you get, I know there's a cave room that can spawn with a crucible, but it doesn't spawn with any mold. So, you know, you're still gonna have to fire the mold. That's just the fundamental truth of the core of this. Still looking for clay. I might just give up this run in a sec. We'll have to see. Not dropping frame, which is good. Yeah, to be fair, I think my PC needs a better upgrade. It works fine for 1080p, but it kind of struggles when doing streaming with 1440p. Which sucks, but I can live. Yeah, okay, I think I might have to give up on this one. It's a decent start, it's just way too high up. I don't know, I can't see anything. Terrain's against me. I'll start again. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna commit to it. It's just A from now on. Eventually I'll go through and just delete all the worlds, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, I think the walk speed honestly is really nice. The foraging was crop rate and just general like drop rate. I think Malefact is for longer speedruns, but for the short one, I think I'm just gonna go Clockmaker. Again? Really? What is this? What is with this mountain spawns? I've never gotten mountain spawns before, really. That's crazy. The rainfall's pretty good. I think that, yeah, it's, clay can't spawn above a certain height and below certain rainfalls, so typically it's a bad idea to go looking for some in mountains and in deserts, because it just doesn't spawn. So yeah, these mountain spawns are rough. Also, it's granite, which kind of sucks for, what should we call it? Yeah, if I wanted to do a surface coal strap, but again, I just think that, like, the extra time it would take to search for it reliably, it's like, it's such a fortunate thing to happen that I don't know, it's not reliable. I think, I don't know, I'm going for consistency right now, because there's a lot of time saves to be made. And a lot of it's probably, like, always going to be better. Like, even if I find surface coal and I have a charcoal pit going, right, that just saves, like, a bit of time. I mean, would it? Technically, no, actually. Because if it's all set up, then I'm still waiting on the pit kilns. If the pit kilns finish at the same time as the charcoal, then there's no point. But, you know, that's kind of the thing. I don't want to be setting a bunch. So I think it's best to just take every world you get. I accidentally mined an extra bit of clay. I need 57 from what I remember. So yeah, that extra block at the end wasn't necessary. That was rambling. Alright, let's see. The unfortunate thing about searching rainy areas is that it tends to rain a lot. Which, yeah, this fog is really not helpful. Man, I swear, I always find the nicest spots to build a nice little house on the worlds that I don't keep. Like, this is kind of a nice spot just to set. Well, maybe it's rain so much. Yeah, almost all the time is a bit much. Still though, I think I left a mod on. That toggle mouse mode is not. Did I? I don't even know. There's a ruin over there. Might as well go investigate because there's nothing else going on with this run. What I'm really looking for are forage, farming, and ore vessels. So those ore vessels can drop coal. The forage vessels drop cattails and sticks and flint, but flint's less useful, especially once I've got a couple bits. And farming, because they drop sacks, like linen sacks and flax twine, which they're minimally useful. I don't know, make a couple of bits and pieces out of them, but in general, those are what I'm looking for. Where is the peat? Usually I find peat right now, like way before play. Okay. To be fair, I'm not that fussed about this run. I'm 5 minutes in, and I've yet to find a good bit of peat. There's no desert. And yeah, I just followed up there. Might as well see what's down here, but not got high hopes. So I'm just gonna throw away. Ooh, nice locust cave. charcoal, huh? How useful. Even more locusts. Alright, let's try this again. It's crazy. The reason why I even bother naming these worlds is because, sorry, I just lost my entire train of thought. Because then I could just, like, select them all and delete them when I go through. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Clockmaker, see how it goes for today. Alright. And so, nice little beach, kind of flat, no desert, which sucks, but maybe if I go looking in those plains I might find something. Perhaps premature grabbing that for a rope, but it is what it is. Nice little ruin. Nothing obvious, I don't want to spend ages digging. Or vessel. Okay, that's huge. Yeah, we gotta get going. That is, I think, the ideal scenario. Probably even more so than sedimentary rocks, because holy shit. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Nice bit of sticks. I gotta start looking for some actual clay areas. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with those cattails. Grab the flint. Just checking for some ruins. Nope, okay. Yeah, I suppose it's probably not worth the effort to even like bother looking for them. But if I can get a crucible from a cave ruin, I suppose there's an argument to be made about like how practical it is to like pre-cook everything just as the coal's firing, like the pit kilns finish, so you can get the molds fresh out and then right away start pouring. Some flax. Okay. Really not loving the 1080p. I feel like I'm being blinded, but I suppose it's for the love of the game. Okay, let's see. I bet there's gonna be a clay patch under that trader that I can't dig. And I'm looking in the right spot. So either I'm being very blind or I'm getting very unlucky. Someone managed to turn my map off though. But for sure, if I don't know, if I'm using to the one guy I was talking to earlier, who was talking about using commodities merchant, there's some peat, to get charcoal and copper bits. I don't know, in my opinion it doesn't save time because you still are waiting on the kilns, and I suppose there is optimization with the sleeping. You know, if you can sleep earlier, find all your copper bits and be done with that, then you know, it's one less thing to worry about. I am getting way too much peat there. So I'm just looking for clay now. Perfect, speak of the devil. And then we gotta go copper searching. Huge old mountain there. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can't find anything in the plains. 57 is what we're looking for. We'll need sticks and then grass. Actually, it's been like a couple days since I did my speedrun, so I'm still half remembering bits and pieces of it. There we go, there's our clay. Ugh, that was crazy hesitation there. mostly I'm just rambling to myself here to keep myself sane. So, in the YouTube video that I'm gonna upload of this, I'm gonna look really insane. But you know, what's a speedrun without a little bit of insanity? Alright, I also just remembered that I'll need to fix the live splits, because I quite frankly do not care about coal, really. You know, if I set up coal, I'll do it before kilns, and so I'll just split the kilns. So I need to change that, because it's useless, and I have to click the button twice, and I don't wanna. To be fair, I mostly set up those splits before I even tried the run, so I was kind of guessing what I was actually gonna do. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I turned all my mods off, but I'll have to double check at the end. God, I hate that mod. Feel the time slipping away. I think this speedrun's always going to be an RNG first, and like, you know, obviously it's kind of fun for like just one-off runs if you want to waste an afternoon, but really one day, and I don't know, someday soon actually, I really want to try the steel run. At the very least, for the start, I'll just do it segmented and just use the calendar, or like the playtime. That's what it's called. On the world to sort of say, hey, look, this is this time, and it's like 67 minutes or whatever, or 10 hours more likely. But I do think it's possible to have it be done in one sitting. I don't think it'll be easy, I think it'll be really rough, but it's possible. So, I'm gonna do some free mouse tech here, and carry it over to where all the sticks are. Let's not anger the pig. There's another pig? God damn it. And sure, it's good enough. The reason I was packing it up is so I had less distance to run to put all this stuff in piles. Okay, give me a knife, give me an axe. Yeah, give me an axe. I might want another axe just in case. Yeah, go on. Alright, we'll see. I'll come back to that. As always, I am fumbling my hotkeys. There we go. Okay, so I need 40 something sticks, probably a couple more. Let's get these going. And get our copper bits, because if you haven't noticed, we haven't got any. And yeah, okay, 26, switch trees. I'm surprised we stumbled on a run that quickly, because what, we were at 8 attempts at the beginning of the stream, now we're at 12. Yeah, that's only 4 attempts. Okay, we're at 40 sticks. Let's get our ropes so we don't have to think about it. Honestly, I don't need the flint anymore. Dry grass. Honestly, I'm unsure whether it's actually beneficial or not to care about whether the stuff around the pit kilns burns, because it will clear area, which could reveal hidden copper bits, but I don't know, it's kind of dangerous, really. I'm probably asking for trouble there. Okay, so I want 64. I just fill the pit kilns so I know that it's done, and then I'll clear some space for an actual fire starter. Okay, that is awful. And then give me a bed. Cool, cool. For these. Awesome. I'll have to keep my eyes out for a tree that I can easily dismember, because, well, I'll need at least 1 block of firewood. Give me more dry grass. Where did I go? Okay, donk, give me that so I can light these quicker. Honestly, I don't know if it's placebo, but I swear the fire starter always takes longer than the torch. I mean, it would make sense if it did, but man, I just do not know if that's true or not. I could probably easily test it, I just don't want to. Okay, I can see 1 bit of grass that might be problematic. Yep, there we go. And that should all be good to go. Let me chuck some stuff out. I don't need you. Give me that so I can clean up. Okay. One last thing. Drop the coal off. Won't be needing to carry it with me. Let's go look for copper. Fuck my splits. Whatever. I have clearly beaten my splits, whatever. Gotta look for copper bits now. This I am expecting to be kind of rough, given that I don't have a desert. I'm hoping for the best. Rusty gear down there in case I wanted to do some trading. I just don't see any traders, so break that block so I can grab the wood block. Awesome. Oh my god, what is happening with my voice? Can you guys tell I suck at streaming? Whatever. Okay. I'm really not finding anything here. Oh my gosh. At the very least I can kinda relax a little now, because I'm not stressing about getting the pit kilns down. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I was hoping that collection of rocks would be copper. Honestly, I've been like toying with world gen settings for I'm calling it any percent. What I really mean is like any world settings. But you know, cranking the copper deposits way up, cranking the world height down. I was playing around with it, and I think I got to the resonance archives in like 20 minutes, something like that, because it's so absurd how much the finding copper bits matters in these runs. Speaking of, I have a keybind for that. Okay, there we go. That's all. Whatever. I really hope that copper bits I just ran over wasn't, or that rock I ran over wasn't copper bits, even. not loving how dense the foliage is, but it's fine. I didn't mark down where my pit kilns were. Let me go do that. I mean, I could probably just guess. It's that there. Whatever. Probably does not hurt to find a copper deposit closer to our pit kilns. Does not hurt at all. Were you wasting time trying to do it though? Did not pin that waypoint I just made, but it's literally fine. This is probably gonna be time loss, but you never know. Yes, it's almost certainly time loss. Yeah. Okay, awesome, thank you. This is why I don't explore ruins, because they never have anything in them. I say never, I literally just got this run, so, from a ruin, but, you know, I don't know why I'm so against it, I'm just coping. Yeah, that's correct. Why don't I look in these nice open fields instead of these bushy forests? Did I think about that? Did I check this guy out? You are oh my god. Really? Okay, 2 gears for 16. What can I trade? Nothing useful really. Okay, yep. So this is why the malefactor strat's good. I'm learning. I think I will still manage to get a PB here. I mean the only way I could not really is if I just don't find any copper bits, which is possible. I just think it's unlikely. Saying that, it's very possible I have now just sealed my fate, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm already past my PB for the finding the copper bits. Then of course I have to wait for the pit kilns though, so I'd like to think that I'm just buffering my sleep, or like, you know, instead of having to sleep to skip the pit kilns, I can just save my sleeping and I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, nice. That was actually copper for once. See, don't care. Sometimes there's vessels under these. I'm not confident though. Whatever. I could pan it for gears. The drop rates are so low in my experience. It's like, I'll get 4 gears from like 8 bits of, or like 6 bits of bony soil. I could probably look up that exact drop rates, but it's like, it's something crazy, like 1%. And if you have like, but like, I think it might be actually 0.2. Still, if you have like 8 bits of bony soil, that's like 8 units of pannable material, and then 8 times 8 is 64, and then plus the 2% chance, it's like, you're gonna get 2 gears from that, if that. Plus a bunch of junk you then have to deal with. And, you know, quite frankly, it's you'd be better off just panning. Would you even know? I just don't think panning's the way to go here, really. Okay, yeah, this is not good. Where are all the copper such a good start to. Do I remember where the vessels spawn here? I think so. But they actually spawned is a different question. Or is this a different room? I think I'm thinking of a different ruin. Oh my gosh. I hate ruins, I hate ruins. I can never remember where the vessels are. Still need so many copper bits. If I can... Okay, there's a desert over here. I'm going so far away from my kilns. Probably reloaded them too, but I think they do load back in when I come back into render distance, and they like take a couple ticks to actually like process the time passing. I think it does a similar thing with sleep really, because it skips like hour chunks. But I'm not sure whether that's actually to do with anything or just to do with the update rate. Okay, tool vessel, give me a pickaxe. Okay, one good thing. Give me a pickaxe. Okay. That's a knife. 2 knives, how lovely. And food, I don't care. Oh, nice, it's getting dark. How wonderful. Farming. Okay, that's cattails and fibers. I don't care. Yeah, I shouldn't have looted those ruins, because now it's getting dark and I can't see shit. Ugh. Such a good run. Such a good start, rather. You know, I think shaving 3 minutes off my best would have got me to, yeah, 48 minutes. Which I think would be actually a new record, but... Oh my god, I've never seen so few copper bits. I bet I'm running past all of them. Christ. I have to backtrack. This is like a perfect desert, but there's just nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Something 20. Don't see any vessels, so I'm just gonna skip it. You know what I wish was in the game? Ore boulders. So you could see like, oh, there's a huge boulder of ore and it just drops like 20 nuggets and it's glorious. And it's way easier to spot too. It'd just be like the jackpot of all ore veins. Or maybe just as a slap in the face, it drops chunks instead of nuggets. Wonderful. I don't know why I'm going into the hilly a bit. Because, yeah, there's probably more I could explore up north. I'll circle around. Oh, awesome, tin! I can make a bronze anvil even. No, I can't. I'd need to mine up that tin vein, which I can't be bothered to do. I will just flex and make a tin pickaxe though, because oh my god, what do you mean I found more tin than I have copper? Or like, what do you mean I found tin before I found all my copper? So annoyed about this right now. just know I'm gonna run into several copper deposits on my way back. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's so fine. I'm only like wasting so many minutes. At least the good thing is I can save my sleep and sleep through the night instead of having to dig a hole like I did last time. I'm not happy. Okay. There we go. Of course. Come on, come on, come on. Sure. 41. Perfect. There's my copper bits. The minus for almost 4 minutes and then the plus 6.5 minutes is such a slap in the face. I just draw my torch. Well, it's done now. I can hopefully get back and the pit kilns will be done, and then yeah. Don't care. Why'd I check that? I guess I could have got a pickaxe and then I could have got my bits and then whatever. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I just heard a photon charge up at me. That was, you know, a little pea came out. That was crazy. Not happy about that. That was rough as hell. I hadn't realized how far I'd gone. Because oh my gosh, I am going through uncharted territory right now. Keep seeing little holes in the ground, and in my head I'm just going, that's a meteor, that's a meteor. Thank you for the rock, I really appreciate that. Okay. I can't see a glow, so I'm gonna assume that's my pit kiln's done then. Never mind, I see the glow. I saw the TV glow, whatever that show was called. Okay, let's do that. It's awesome. Alright. I somehow think that the pit kilns didn't progress when I was gone. But I might be just losing it. Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? It's fine. It's literally fine. Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Making bronze just to flex and wasting time. Awesome, awesome. Put that on there. I should have preheated this. It's literally fine. I'm having a great time right now. I'm honestly not losing it. Why would you even think that? Why would you think I was losing it? There's no world in which I'm losing it right now. because of that goddamn RNG. This entire thing's RNG, I know that. I just never had it that bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I mean, genuinely, I'm getting harassed by a shiver. I was stretching. Rude. Yeah. No. Come, go away. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. No. That's what I thought. Bitch. I should make a spear. No, I shouldn't. I should continue on with the speedrun. Yeah, Wait, what'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I say? Bad doggy. No, down, down, down. Stay down. Yeah, crawl around, weirdo. That's what I thought. The fact I'm only 30 minutes in, when last time I was 40 minutes in when I'd finished this, is reassuring. Definitely. I don't care about that, because I won't have enough, and I didn't mark it, because who cares? And I have to go to that copper. Ugh, it's so far away. It's fine. It's literally fine. Probably didn't need that second coal. It's only gonna make it warmer. It's fine. It's literally fine. Give me some bits of flint. Oh, I don't like the sound of baby pigs. Vintage story players, when they see a baby pig. Oh no. Normal people when they see a baby pig. Oh, so cute. Pretend I did that the other way around. That would be a funny joke. This is kind of why I didn't do a commentary last time, because... Oh my god, is my door pattern scattered? Come on. There we go. Pickaxe. Okay. It's fine. And I'm not tired. Can I sleep in that trader's bed, actually? Probably should have sat up next to the trader in hindsight, but... Hindsight is 20/20 or whatever they say. Something's done. Whatever. Yeah. You have... okay. A nice bed, but I'm not tired enough. You sure I just can't borrow it or whatever? Like some of these. Or like, whatever's in there. Ooh. Meta object. Yay. Yeah, no, okay. That's kind of what I thought. Honestly, I think if there was another way I could just pass time quicker, it would be way better. I'm also tempted to make a bowl or like a watering can next time, because I know that worlds shatter when you like cool them down too quickly. But if I cool them down just slowly enough that it doesn't shatter, I think I can shave off like a couple 100 degrees worth of cooling. Which, if true, would be pretty awesome. Just kinda don't know that it's true. Okay. Yep. This is gonna take a little bit. In the meantime, I suppose I might be able to search for some little bits and pieces of copper, so that I might not have to run quite so far when I actually need to pick vein up. Oh yeah, I need to do the maths because I forgot the numbers on... Hello. Oh, it's a cloud. I thought that was a solar eclipse. Yeah, how many chunks I need if it's a poor, medium, or... Well, that helps. Okay. That really helps, actually. Give me a fucking ladder. Ugh. Yoink. Okay, hello Botons. What is it, Boton City over here? God, that's just crazy. Yes, I need to figure out how many 4 chunks of copper. So, native copper, please. Nate. Sure. You drop 15, I need 180 units, divide that by 3 is 60 chunks. Ugh! God, that's gonna take longer than I want. God, these... You... Oh my god, I hate it here. By which I, of course, I mean love the game. I love the game so much. This game, very fun, very awesome. Love it so much. But it is kind of a bit of an arse at the end of the day. Okay, I wanted to see if maybe I could spot it. No. I just be dicking about instead of doing important things and useful things. I should probably grab some food. Some food. Don't need a funeral bells, idiot. Silly. Idiot. Silly. Idiot. Come on. Come on. Just a little longer. Before I can pry you out of my mold. I think it's 350 degrees is the limit, but I could be wrong. Unless it's the forgeable temperature? No, because that's like 470 something for bronze. I think. Actually, you can cold work. Can you cold work bronze? I know you can cold work copper. Huge if true. Come on. Come on. Okay, maybe this wasn't a time save. Maybe I shouldn't have done this out of bronze, because that was not a time save. Given that I would have been able to pick up copper already. I think. Yeah, no, that's a blunder. Small blunder. There we go. That and that. Split. I don't care about that. Nor do I care about that. I need to stop carrying things I don't need. And can I not run out of hunger, maybe? See why fact checkers say that's a bad idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food real quick. Christ. I'm also gonna see. Yeah, okay. That's actually a better idea. This is not gonna be enough, is it? Okay, it's fine. Because, yeah, of course, because it generated right in the middle of a cave. That's a drifter. Freak this. It is now crawling with enemy. No thank you. Let's go back to plan A. Okay. So I need 55 chunks. Still. And hopefully that won't take too long. Sticks along. Should have used an axe. Fun fact, mushroom. Oh, I don't have an axe, never mind. I was gonna say, fun fact, mushrooms are quicker to break with an axe than a knife, despite it telling you to use a knife, but I don't have an axe to demonstrate that. just save some of those berries. Oh well. It's fine. When you eat food on very low saturation, you forget what you're about to say. No, you get like timer where you're basically immune to losing saturation for a little bit, which is very nice. Okay. Yeah, I need 55 of these. It's fine. It's fine. I love pork notes. At least it's very easy to mine. I think I wasted a couple minutes there. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm a little bit freaking out. Oh, did I already do my copper mining? Why'd I? Whatever. Okay, I think I split for the smelting done when I meant to split for something else. Oh, okay. Alright. Calm down. Should be pretty simple from here on out. Three. Okay, that's up. Fuck it, I don't need that anymore actually. And give me a bit of that. Awesome. Chuck it all in a crucible. I don't care if it's right ratios this time, because I'm not gonna have to deal with that. This is stressing me out, man. Yeah, I should have gone back and redid that split, but whatever. Oh, why am I picking up berries? It's fine, it's fine. Also done with the hammer. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Cool. Set that up. Probably should have done the other way around. Yeah, I should have definitely done it the other way around. And now we wait. I might go to the trader's... Don't sleep. Go to the trader's bed instead of mine. Considering the fact that his bed, but I shouldn't assume the trader's gender. Their bed lets me sleep longer. God, this is... Okay, surely this doesn't take that long. It'll take 2 minutes at most. I know I can't skip this. Ooh. I don't know if that came through, but I just bumped myself. Okay. I almost just went to like skip through the video of my game. Ugh, I need to go to bed after this. It's not that late even, I don't have an excuse. I'm just sleepy. not gonna screw up this run, but I'm just thinking, because it's obviously with the thunder, it's gonna be raining, which means theoretically I might be able to use that to my advantage. Is there? Okay. I was like, when did they add that? Okay, it's not. There's no crude trapdoor, is there? Gosh darn it. Because if there was, I'd be like, oh, maybe I could block the rain with that. Nah, that'd be too fun. To be fair, the cooling is just as simple as sleeping. Shouldn't be an issue. There's nothing I can do to make it go quicker. This is torturous. Surely just a minute left, and then should be just 2 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna get sub 50. Definitely gonna get a new PB, but God, I have to see how much time I lost from those copper bits. I suppose if I went looking for rusty gears instead of copper bits because of that commodities trader, I might have been able to do it faster, but don't know. Yeah, I'll go spectate just to see what could have been after I pour the anvil out. Come on. Okay. I hit the thing instead of pouring the thing. Shouldn't matter. Okay. And now I sleep. Awesome. Let me do that useless split. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get the fuck out of here. Time. Oh my god. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. So the time I was gonna beat was I think I need to double check what it was. 48, 49, 58, and I just did 48, 33. That feels good. That does feel quite nice. That's awesome. I will do / game mode spectator, because this cave looked, yeah, so there's a rusty gear there, which, yeah, was honestly surprisingly easy to get. And I think there was the rusty gear I found before, but I didn't take it because I was just like, oh, what use am I gonna have for it? Let's see. Obviously, if I went malefactor, I could have picked up a vessel and, you know, had the chance to sell it. That's a different cave. Here we are. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, there was another rusty gib there. So I could have got 2, which, if memory serves, would give me, yeah, 16. So, I don't know, it would be like, yeah, I'd still have to get 6 gears for that, which... Ooh. There you go, have that back. No, it doesn't matter, but still. It's the principle. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to do was check some of these ruins. Because they had vessels that I've been holding out on. That probably would have gone so much quicker. There's anything in that one. Where was the one I originally got? Wasn't that one? I think it was this direction. Honestly, I have no clue where anything is anymore. Hang on, let me... That one I obviously didn't loot, but there wasn't a vessel anyways. And no chest down here. I think that's the only place a vessel can spawn. Yeah, okay. Really like to find this ruin that, like, basically just kick-started this run. It's not I mean, obviously there's this desert over this way. Yeah, this was the ruin that I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll find anything in it. I gave up on. Ooh. Can I stop zooming about for a sec? Yes, I can. Yeah, if I had remembered, because I thought this was the ruin where there was a couple of like arches and there'd be like a vessel between the arches. I no longer think that's what that ruin was, because I mean, obviously, if this whole thing wasn't a giveaway, then I don't know what would be, but. That had no vessel. Yeah. I to be fair, I think my plays were pretty alright. I just, yeah, got totally blindsided by that copper issue. I think that's just the luck of the draw. Well, I'm happy with 33. I'll probably come back to this because I could, that copper was, I'm really annoyed about that. But yeah, 48, 33, I'm happy with that.